Hey y'all, I had this on my mind, and I feel like I need to share it, even though it might be out here on YouTube. It might be here on YouTube, but I came across a post on Lipstick Alley, like an old post. Hold on, hold on. Sorry, my cat wanted to leave my room, but I came across this post on Lipstick Alley about how how the opposite sex, men are basically energy like harvesting through sex and manifesting wealth, you know. But it's through, you know what I'm saying, it's through the women that they have sex with, right? They're stealing energy from women through sex, right? And it takes me back to like all the times that you know what I'm saying, you would kind of witness that, you witness it through, in other people's relationships where, the guy would be glowing and things like that. And if he moved on, right, he, you know what I'm saying, he would have had a business, he had a business, had his own business, graduated school, did this and did that, while the woman is, left picking up the pieces, you know what I'm saying, and, or, you know what I'm saying, or they just have this glow about them. Meanwhile, the woman is, gaining weight, looks sickly, picking up like a smoking and drug habit, all these things, right? It's like a reverse of energies, right? It's like they're putting their, saying they're dumping their low vibrational energy into you, while while they're saying, while they're taking it, while they're sucking your energy from you to move on to the next, to manifest, you know, to manifest a better woman and things like that. And that's why they're able to move on. That's why they're able to move on and manifest love quicker, after having sex with you, because that is your energy that they are using to manifest a new beginning and a better beginning, right? Your wealth, your wealth is in your womb. You know what I'm saying? Your energy, your manifestation powers is in your womb. You know what I'm saying? It's where you store your emotions and everything else, right? And so it takes me back to a time where, where I remember where, guys would, mention my energy first before anything else. And I didn't realize until then that they were you know, intentionally like um, plotting to steal my energy to manifest, right? And that goes as far as to how I was go as far as how I was sexually assaulted, molested, all these things, because I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but saying my energy was just so powerful and pure and innocent, I'm saying, and you know, I think about it now, and it's as fucked up as it is, you know, it's like, you know, it's a lot to think about. And I'm going to post a link on in the description so you guys can, look it up and, put the pieces together, because I did too. And, it made me think of why these things happened to me. Not only because, they were bad people, and because that's who they really were on the inside, but it's because they saw my energy and they wanted it for themselves. And instead of earning access to it, they would rape it out of me, sexually assault me out of it, molest, molest me out of that, that energy and things like that. These, like, these things, like, like, okay, like, the thing is, sex can be a beautiful thing, but if they use it to steal, right, it can leave an imprint on the soul. It can, it can put fragments in your soul. It can break that. It can split you into two, right? And that is why I had so many problems manifesting, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, that's why it's like kind of like, it's kind of playing into why I'm kind of like, these delays and things that are playing into my life, like these cycles that are coming into my life. The reason why they target you is to keep you, is to, also, you have to also look at it this way. They're also doing that to, to keep you in the background, right? So they can always go back to you if they run out of that energy, right? But they don't want you to be seen. They want to keep you in the background for supply, right? So, yeah, they might not, realize that, but, some know what they're doing. Some know what they're doing. And some realize the energy that you possess, and they want it for themselves, and they will go to whatever lengths they can to have it, instead of earning that access to it. It is a privilege to have access to a womb that is full of, all the secrets and all the, all the power and, things like that, right? Whew, that was a lot. I feel like I had to, like, get that out there, even though it may be, already out there, but, I just want to be, I just want to, share, my experience with that, but yeah, it opened my eyes. It opened my eyes about what it was that I was dealing with. It's not a, I'm not trying to, like, start a gender war or anything like that, but, this is what is happening out here. This is what is going on. Like, it's like it's like some sort of vampirism, and I didn't know, I witnessed it, but I didn't know what to, what to call it, or how to explain it, and this link explained it the best. It really did. And it just makes me, like, it completely turns me off from, like, having any, like, sexual relations ever, because of how, because of just how, like, disgusting it is to, like, this is why it ties into, this is why they also, well, they also, want them as young as possible. That's why they also want children. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy is pure. It is untouched. You know what I'm saying? It is it is not tainted. There's no blockages yet, right? And taking that for themselves, right, would make it, easier for them to manifest. Yeah, that made me just not want to. If anything that will get your like sex drive in control, I think that will work. Because you know what I'm saying, they got me together, alright? You know, it just made me realize how our energy is very precious, and you know what I'm saying, it's really precious, and you shouldn't just be, you know, just giving it to anybody, because your sexual energy, your energy as a whole is only for you and only you to benefit off of, and people have to earn that. People have to earn that right. And you know, you have to watch who you're dealing with, because either they're going to try to steal it from you unknowingly, or they're just gonna like, you know, do the latter, which is very dark. And yeah, that that is another you know factor as into why that they do it. It's because of the energy that you possess. It is because of the power that you possess, and sometimes people see it before you do. So that's what I want to talk about. I'm going to leave the link on the description. Have a good night.